Rolling.
All right. Welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
And it looks like there's a lot going on, and I'm Mike.
Yes, so today we're going to do another one of our Quest for Best, we're going to call it. It's going to be our version of Whiskey War without trying to steal everybody's names. So who's in the fight today? We didn't want to wait as long as we did last time where we had too many. So these are our four top
And someone got loopy on another channel.
Well, we did this because we did too many wars at once. But this is going to be a good one because they're all...
we got to stop. Jerky Sauce Zero is this kid's site, so... Or
What does that have to do with?
the loopy part was...
Oh, if you went and see me after the fact. Yeah. No, I was...
Sorry, we're having a bad communication.
You might have thought I drank all these before you guys came on. But
you might have.
Anyway, so today we have the Fighting Cock. It's 103 proof. We have Ezra Brooks 99, Old Crow Reserve, which is 86 proof, and Jim Beam Black, which was extra 8. So we had tried all of these in previous. I think that was 80 something too. We're gonna put these in the back. We're gonna put them right here for now because.
You can put it in the back.
No, I'm going to have to put them back out to see who wins.
86.
86. So, but these, when we tried these, we did reviews on all of them, and they were all what I would consider contenders to be possibly in our top 3. I thought they all had a decent...
I knew I was going to get them.
Decent flavor and taste. So, Mike had poured them. I had left the room. I had no idea what order he poured them. I came and moved them all. So we're going to be drinking the same thing at the same time.
Secret
but
message.
We have them both written down. Like I don't know what he originally poured.
I don't know what I originally poured.
And I only know what I moved to what position in that. Come on. I know you're just going to sit there and lick my foot until I pick you up. So we're going to start 1 to 4. And we're going to make our way. We'll take a break. We'll go back 4 to 1. We'll give our...
one's a little off, but...
Yeah, I noticed this one was a little...
The table's crooked.
Table's fault. I get you. So we'll start with number 1. So again, I shouldn't have put them right behind me, but these are the 4 that are going to be fighting. We could have left them, actually.
We're going to see a glass, so...
The good thing is all of these were really good.
Yep. You have a little brown sugar.
Mm-hmm. That's
Actually,
why I figured
we probably got to go smaller.
I just said, because you didn't. Yeah, you actually poured only a little bit this time.
Well,
considering.
I didn't want your son calling you out again. That was good.
In my defense, we did 2 back-to-back 5 whiskey wars, and we should have never done that. That was craziness, but
yeah, it was fun. That was easy.
This is actually really good.
I think I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna, for a quick guess, I'm thinking that's Beam Black. And I'm gonna pull this right out of my ass. So
yeah, the fun part, if I edit this properly, I'm not gonna venture a guess yet what that is. I don't think that's Jim Beam though. That's my personal opinion. I don't think that's Jim Beam at all. That's definitely my front runner right now though.
Okay, good one.
Are you good with the first one? We're going to try to go through so it doesn't take forever to do this. Like I don't think our last ones were actually that long either.
No, but sometimes I've heard short is better sometimes.
Yep.
A little tougher with 4. Don't mind shotguns in the
Yeah, no kidding. Don't mind the war zone we have going on at the house here.
Not as much as my nose on this one to me.
No?
Undecided.
Now,
I mean, I like the taste.
On the first way through is a little tough anyway, so I'm just trying to get it a little bit in and see. So anyways, what I was saying, if I edit this correctly, you'll be able to see what we're drinking. We'll have no idea until the end, and then in editing, I'll end up putting it on the bottom what we're actually drinking.
Old Crow was how much? 99? 86.
86. There's the only one that is actually the Fighting Cock, which I thought was the first one. And if I had to guess at the first glance,
if that's the case, then that drink's real easy.
Mm-hmm. At first glance, this one's Jim Beam. This is 2.
We shall see.
Just as
undetermined on
as my again, I won't really solidify what I think, but since you threw it out what you thought in the beginning, if I had to guess those first two, that would be my guess on them too. I did not grab myself a water. I'm not happy about that either. That's all right. I'll get one in between on the next.
Did you watch that whole Venom thing that I sent you? I sent you that. Okay. Delete.
I'm going to be changing my mind on one of these.
Excuse me.
These are all delicious, just for the record.
I'm thinking this one might be Old Crow. Maybe not. This might be Ezra. Ezra was like a...
You know, that's the hard thing. They all had so much flavor and taste.
I don't know if I can push one ahead just yet. Guys, again.
They all have that really bourbon smell and flavor. Are you on 4 already?
Yeah, just grabbed it.
That's fine.
More vanilla in this one. I'm thinking right now, I'm thinking 4 is the Crow.
Now, isn't Old Crow made by Beam also?
Do not remember.
I think it is, for some reason.
So far I'm thinking 1 is Beam and 4 I think is Crow.
Because I'm getting a slight, on the first time around, I'm getting a slight banana out of this one too. I got that out of 2. That's what made me think it was Jim Beam.
This whole fruit note for you, it's coming to you. It hasn't come to me yet. And trust me, I'm sniffing bananas, oranges, and everything before I leave work. But
this is that's what I'm thinking. So,
and for some reason, this one seems to be drinking hotter. But I'm still guessing that this is Crow. Because Fighting Cock is 103. I don't remember one of them. But I remember the Fighting Cock being fairly smooth.
If I had to guess, and I had to guess on the first one through,
Beam and Crow.
Okay, so to me, this would be Jim Beam. This would be Old Crow, the Fighting Cock, and Ezra. That's going to be my guess, just for fun. But we'll see what happens on the way through. I'm just gonna.
I'm not sure.
I'm just mixing these up so when I go to edit it back in, I won't go with my side. When we try them on the way back through, we're gonna start at 4. We're gonna cleanse our palate. We'll have a little crackers to try to get it in there. I'll go get myself a drink.
And so Ezra and Fighting Cock is between here and here for me.
Yeah. And we'll come back in a few minutes. We're gonna let this settle a little bit, let our palates get cleansed, and then we'll come back. We'll drink from 4 to 1, and then we can A and B it and see which one we like best. But I think that's just as a quick guess, because you're naming out. I wasn't gonna name it till the end.
Beam and Crow. I'll jog that down.
We'll try that on the way back through. So we'll be back.
Cheers. We're back live.
There it is. You're a pain in the butt. All right, welcome back. We're back again. So we took a little break. We cleansed our palate. So we're going to start at number 4 and work our way over. And this one I'll try to actually see.
This is different math now. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, well, you're going to see. I don't even remember what I called out as what flavor, but we'll start with this one. And we'll start ranking them on what we kind of think. Have an idea.
We'll see.
Smells like a bourbon.
Way more caramel.
This is very, from sitting.
Yeah.
This is a lot
way
more
bigger
caramel.
nose. All the ethanol, all the what away.
Gone.
Yeah. You can actually get way better notes right now.
Yeah.
Am I getting fruit?
Someone had said that the other day, the same thing, like where...
I'm not getting a fruit.
Like, almost we should pour it and let it sit. You know, it seems to
We'll
settle.
get the magic coins. Yeah, someday.
Seems to settle. I heard you say it. I didn't acknowledge it, but I will now. I wasn't getting the fruit on that smell either. I did in the first, right in the beginning when I opened it.
This one actually drinks. It drinks like the wild cock, but I mean, as far as it should be a 101,
It's
but
got-
I don't think it is.
It's got a spice
I'm
to
gonna
it.
stick-
It does have a
I'm gonna
spice to
stick
it.
to the Crow. I think that's what I said.
It does have a spice, so that's why I was just looking. But
That's
what
why
I remember,
That's why I look back.
what I remember of I don't really remember Old Crow though. Ezra Brooks though has a little bite to it too though.
I think that's the dilemma I have, right? Yeah, I haven't placed them two yet. And again,
I'm gonna have to
I'll be
save
pulling
some
a
for the A and
magic
B.
rabbit out of my ass if I am even close.
That has a nice flavor and a nice
It
spice
does.
though. Right now that's gonna be my front runner because it's the first one I just drank. But let me try
Oh, very
glass
brown
number
sugar.
3.
Super brown sugar to me.
Mm-hmm. Vanilla too. You're getting a lot of vanilla in this one.
Little oats, vanilla, and brown sugar. I'm almost gonna think
I will say
for a quick guess right now.
they are delicious.
I'm thinking this is gonna be the fighting cock. Let me document that. Oh, bastard. Oh, pen.
You had it.
Stand by. Just so I don't get confused on my
Guesses?
back and forth.
I'm already confused on what I said before.
Well, that's
so-
where I'm writing mine down. So that's 3. Cock. Let's see.
I don't agree with
Don't-
your, with
no,
your
no,
evaluation. so
you don't have to.
I'm wondering which one I like better. These are kind of even right now. I'm gonna go like this for now because I'm not
This
really sure.
this one to me, I think is a higher proof, and I think it's an easier drinker. But this one has pretty good flavor. That's how.
This
close
one
they are.
drinks hotter
It does.
for sure. So which
some
would
reason-
make me think that's a higher proof if anything, but it definitely drinks hotter.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
We shall see.
The hard part is these are all really good.
Again, very sweet, very brown sugar-esque. You know, the alcohol does go away the longer it sits.
Yeah,
And
if you let it
said
sit
that,
for like
yeah.
10 minutes, it really
You don't get-
like the alcohol settles and the flavors start coming out.
And then when we had a sip, too, so it's a little easier on notes. I don't know what he said, but that's all right.
I said this is Jim Beam. I don't care what you say. This one's Jim Beam Black. If I'm wrong, which is probable, you guys can laugh at me. But
Yep.
I'll put a big wrong on the board. Wrong. But
So the other one I have in
I'm
between.
feeling. I think this is Jim Beam. That's my guess on this one. Delicious.
Jim Beam was 86.
Yeah, that's my guess on that one. That's delicious though. You know what? I like them all. This is gonna be hard to figure out which one I like best.
I don't know. It has a little bit of a heat.
I think it has that lingering oak that if I remember, because Jim Beam White Label to me is good. I know some people hate it, but I think it's good. But it was a lot thinner. To me, the sip of this one gave me like that.
I'm on one.
Like that lasting. Oh Jesus! I don't even know what you're doing for ranking. I think I'm going like this for right now, just as a temporary fix, so I'll know when we switch it up.
Mm.
This is hard.
I'm
You would think
I'm
that
down.
103 should jump out, but I'm still staying.
almost-
That's the 103. That's the fighting cock to me.
Mm.
That's my guess on that one.
I'm thinking this.
I'm
might
torn
be,
between 1 and 4
This one
being a
might be-
fighting cock.
This one might be Ezra.
That's why I don't really remember these because I didn't really sample these that much because I knew we were going to do the whiskey war, so I haven't really been going at them. I haven't. A little bit. I haven't really gone at these.
Where it's on us.
But And honestly, I didn't really drink much of that with the big Ezra Brooks either. That went for a joy.
I'll be guilty on that one.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, so I really didn't go. So I'm not really huge on Ezra. Like, I did the tasting of it, but I remember it being like full body, but almost a borderline aggressive, like on the drink. So we're gonna have to go back. We'll take a little break, and then we're gonna have to A and B it, and then we'll come back. But if I had to guess, I'm gonna say number 2 is Jim Beam. Number 1 is the Fighting Cock, and I'm gonna think. I want to say Ezra drank hot, Old Crow, or Ezra. Which one drank hotter? I don't remember. I'd have to go like Old Crow and Ezra. That's what I'm going to do. I think Ezra was going to be my hottest one. And those two I might have reversed, but I think these two are good. So, last time I said this, I got 1 out of 5. So, but that's going to be my.
So I'm thinking right now, Beam, Crow. No. Beam is 1. Ezra, Fighting Cock, Crow.
And there you go. So we're gonna take a break. We're gonna A and B it. Out of all that, we might have guessed none of them, but we still don't even know which one tastes better. That's the problem I'm having on which one I actually like best.
Yeah, do we have to go there?
We do. We have to come up with a winner.
Holy Christ.
Now it's the whole point of this. So we're gonna have to A and B for a minute because the whole point is the winner is gonna challenge the top 3 for who is best in the next whiskey war or quest for best or whatever we end up calling it. So leave a comment down below if you come up with a good name, and you can leave a comment in a little below when I just guessed all of 4 of them wrong too. You know, this
is not a contender.
There you go. We'll be back in a bit.
That's my guess. He's a cooking.
All right. And we are back. So, although I should have did something different so that I would know that we're back, but well, you know, we're gonna have multiple. Come here. We're gonna have multiple videos here, so I'm gonna have to try to edit this all together. I have to say, this is one of the hardest ones that we've done so far. These are a lot alike to me.
Well, because we're
actually, yeah. No, but this actually, there wasn't a bad one in a bunch. Even though you might want to grab your poo or whatever. But these definitely.
Not this time. I don't.
We actually had to go back and forth for a while to figure out first, second, third, fourth on this one. This was pretty tough.
Here and there, but either way.
So, just as a recap, and so you guys can laugh at us, I'm saying Fighting Cock, Jim Beam. I didn't write mine down like a dope. Ezra Brooks, Old Crow.
I'm going Beam, Ezra, Fighting Cock, and Crow.
All right. Well, there you go. So,
yeah, Crow.
It'll be interesting to see. One of us is way off. So it's probably me because I'm horrible at this. But if you've never done anything like this is so much fun.
You're
honestly, like anyone that's watching this is so much fun as far as just trying to figure out what you've done. So if you have a couple bottles that are somewhat similar and you want to just pour a couple and try to do this seems so easy. It's so not easy.
And they're close.
These are a lot alike. They actually have all the same flavors and tastes. So,
you know, Johnny Pros are probably going to say they're not close, but to us, they're very close.
Right. So, this is going to be the hard part. We're going to do a little math here. But what we need to know is...
well, I got to get out my real notes.
You got to get out your real notes now.
Grab it out of my ass.
Well, I have to try to figure out how I wrote this down now. So...
Your dilemma.
What I have in the third position was our worst one. So that would be whatever you have in number 1.
Old Crow Reserve.
Is that what I said it was? I believe. So, again, there's no loser in this. I'm going to take the pen from you.
I'm out to lunch then.
Old Crow.
This one's Old Crow.
Yep. So I moved number 1 to number 3. Again, it was very good. I believe I said this was Ezra Brooks, and I said this was Old Crow. So I'm guessing this is Ezra Brooks now. That's just my personal opinion. So that one came in 4th place. Old Crow Reserve. Actually, very good bottle. 750 milliliter, $12.99. You absolutely can't beat that. The fact that $12.99 and it's going for a shot at the title of being top three is it just should speak for itself. I think it's a very good
I don't know
bottle.
how
anyways.
readily available it is. Again,
I don't know either. I found it, so it can't be that
and
bad.
it's same as Old Crow. I searched. I had.
Oh yeah, that's
I
true
went
too.
down
You
to the
couldn't
gate to go find that.
the regular Old
So
Crow.
I know Jim Beam is. I believe it's Jim Beam, right?
I think they bought it out.
Is
Go back and watch
trying
that
to restore them, and
So that was
he won a whole history. Master Drum just did one on it, but
yeah. Well, so Old Crow Reserve. That's did it? Oh, you just said you just told me that before.
Yeah, he did.
All right. So our third place was number 1, which would be your number 4. I took 4 and put it to 1.
That's Jim Beam.
Really? And this is the one that I thought was the Fighting Cock. So
Which
I'm
one?
way off.
Which one is this now?
So
This is number 1.
yes, number 1.
Well, we're way off. Well, I'm way off.
Yeah. Okay.
But I knew it drank easy.
No, I know. I thought that was the Fighting Cock, though. So this is so much easier to do when I have 2 hands. All right, so our number 2 bottle is Jim Beam. This is why it's funny, because I was so convinced this was Jim Beam, and now I'm guessing that I think this might be Fighting Cock.
I don't
and
think
this
I
is
got
going to
one
be
right.
no. This one I think I'm totally off too, because I remember I said there was banana in the beginning. Totally off. So our 4th place one is what we came in our 4th position is we should do letters is in 4th. So we actually, whatever your second bottle was,
That's Fighting Cock.
the Fighting Cock. So and that's what I just said. I bet they switched it up. And the whole time doing this, if you go back and watch, I kept saying this one drinks the hottest.
It did,
But I kept thinking for whatever reason it was like Ezra Brooks or something.
that's what I thought. Mm-hmm. Well, obviously I didn't because I all effed up.
So, which brings us to our grand champion right now. Then I don't even know if they can see this on there, so I should have slid him over. But our number 1 bottle and the winner of this, the one that moves on, is Ezra Brooks 99. Takes the championship right there. And again, I thought it was Jim Beam the whole time. I thought it was.
I got them all wrong.
But when we did a review on this, I do remember that as much as we like the regular Ezra Brooks, I actually said I would spend a little bit more money and buy this one because it really did have a total all-around full-body flavor, taste, coated the tongue nice, gave you
Hangs
really
on.
that
And
full
it's 99,
experience.
right? Yeah, 99.
Gave you that full experience, and honestly, I really thought it was. I really thought it was Jim Beam Black because it just felt like it had just so much wood and stuff on it. So
And the Fighting Cock came in where? 3rd?
no, that was 2nd. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, last is how it came out. So it would be 1st, 2nd, 3rd, last. We were really torn on these two. They were pretty interchangeable. At one point, we had this one better than this one, but overall, there was really.
And I still had them wrong.
You and me both. I did terrible. And that's the fun part. You guys can laugh at me. I have no idea until now when I go to put it back on which one's which. But overall, a fun experiment. We're going to take Ezra Brooks. We're going to battle it against these 3 eventually in a future episode. Not today, because the last time we did back-to-back ones, I woke up on the couch with my son throwing water in my ear. So we're not going to do that, but there you go. There is our quest for best. Ezra Brooks takes it today, and that's actually a shock. I didn't expect that one. I actually expected.
I told you
else.
it was pretty good, the original and that, but I thought the Fighting Cock was going to pull through.
You know, when you do them
I think
blind,
it's because it's so smooth.
it really is.
It's deceiving.
It's funny though, because I kept saying that this one's drinking hot, but I kept thinking it was a false hot. Like it was just like one of the other ones that had like a high rye. Like it didn't. I was convinced that this one was the Fighting Cock, and I was 100% wrong. So there you go. There is our quest for best. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below, and feel free to laugh at us because I missed them all. I don't know if I got any of them right.
I don't think so.
But thanks for watching. Again, spend less, drink more. Try this because this is a lot of fun.
Like, subscribe, and Troy, thank you.
Yes. Thanks for watching. Cheers.
Cheers. Super brown sugar. When you're sipping that.